Welcome to the new video. Welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna be talking about the topic trusting life is a choice. And yeah, as everything in life, this is a choice, and we choose what kind of people we're gonna be, if we're gonna be good people or bad people in different situations, because we never know what way we're behaving towards others and what we are mirroring for them in their reality. So something that might seem normal to us will be a triggering comment for them. But if it is aligned with us and we say it from our heart, then it won't be triggering us, and this is the alignment we want to achieve and the alignment we want to always come back to, because this long term helps us cope with life. It helps us manage our pain, the chronic pain. It helps us be there for ourselves, and this is what we need to learn if we want to be experiencing more relief than pain in our lives, if we want to be experiencing harmony and balance instead of some kind of extreme highs, extreme exaggerations, drama, etc. And trust in life is a very important element, mainly connected to migraines, because the let's say psychological or the somatic or the psychosomatic saying behind migraine is not trusting life. So that is the mind pattern that's going on behind the migraine. Whenever you don't trust that life will provide for you and be there for you, and that everything is happening for you, you create yourself this tension, this mistrust. You manifest into fear, which results into tension, which results in pain. And so not trusting life is a very important program we need to work on if we're experiencing chronic pain. And we choose if we want to trust life, if we want to believe everything's happening for us or against us. And if you're thinking right now, yes, life has presented you with so many opportunities on how not to trust it. Life has probably shown you a lot moments that made you feel like, no, you can't trust life, you need to control it, you need to control yourself, you need to control others, you need to be on top of things, because otherwise it feels scary, insecure, it feels like you're not grounded anywhere. But what we need to understand, the difference between being grounded within yourself and anchored, and being aware of your strength and your power, and knowing you can go through things and you can manage to come out stronger and not let's say damaged. And the other polarity is, unfortunately, that you can't trust life, you can't trust other people, and that is based on your past experiences, that's based on what you've been through. Trust me, I've experienced many of these. One of which I wanted to mention was I experienced being kidnapped, and I have had, trust me, I have had so many reasons, not only that, but so many reasons on how to not trust life. I've been programmed that it's safer not to trust life, not to trust people, or that I thought. Okay, so the core belief behind this is the trust, whether it is safe for us to trust and let go. This comes to also letting go of past experiencing, letting go of what happened to us, that what happened to us doesn't define us, doesn't define who we are. and doesn't define where we're gonna be heading. We define where we're gonna be heading, no matter the circumstances, no matter what we have experienced, because they are just experiences, and this is all a life experience. We can only experience things, but it is up to us to decide if we're gonna be trusting life, or if we're gonna find every reason possible for us to confirm ourselves that it's not okay to trust life. And this is where the big changes start happening. This is where the big manifestations and the transformation in your reality will start happening if you constantly are ready to decide to trust life. That trust is that trust, and build up on that trust that life is here for you, that life is here to provide for you, that you're taken care of, that only good things are happening for you. This is the trust, and this is where we build the trust within ourselves, and we can then build up on that in order to live the life you want, which is with relief, which is at ease, which is in harmony, peace, having a good relationship with money, with people, with situations, with yourself. And this is slowly building up. But the core decision, one of the core decisions, is whether you are ready to trust or not trust life. And if you're experiencing chronic pain in form of migraines, I would say it is connected to other types of chronic pain, but migraines significantly, then really, honestly, take a moment, revise your life right now, go over your life, and be honest with yourself if there is a part of you that doesn't trust life. Because that part is blocking what you want. That's keeping you safe from what you want. In the safety of your comfort zone, we keep ourselves apart from what we want because we are afraid to allow life provide us with that. Because with allowing and with trust comes something unpredictable, comes everything. And maybe life can be better than we hope for, but if we believe it's not safe to trust life, we don't allow ourselves to experience extraordinary. We allow ourselves only to experience what we know, which is pain, suffering, unease, distrust, imbalance, etc., etc. Any kind of uncomfortableness. Okay, so the one of the core topics is, in terms of self-healing, in terms of physical chronic pain relief, is the decision of trusting life. And you need to be able to decide for yourself if you're ready for that, if you're willing to even try, and from that your perspective changes. Because if you are not looking, because this is where we focus our attention and our energy, if the belief behind our mindset is it's not safe to trust life, you need to work hard to earn money, you need to control things, then this is what you're going to be seeing and noticing in your everyday reality. You're going to be focusing your attention to more and more proof of why you cannot trust life. So you're going to be subconsciously attracting relationships which are going to be disappointing, which are going to be unhealthy, toxic, harmful. You're going to be attracting people that prove your belief that it's not safe to trust life. So this is a significant mindset shift in for you to realize that you have to move from it's not safe to trust life into I trust life. This is where you attract more of the good. Remember, what you focus your energy on grows. Therefore, you focusing on what your core beliefs are is what defines your everyday reality, what defines the situations that are going to happen for you. You need to decide that the past doesn't define you, the pain you've been through doesn't define you, and from now on, you are gonna be creating your reality instead of suffering it. Instead of looking for reasons why not, why you can't trust life, why it's not safe, you're gonna be attracting that kind of people. You're gonna be attracting people that are not trustworthy, that are gonna disappoint you. You're gonna be attracting situations that are gonna just confirm your belief. And once you shift that perspective into trusting life, you choose, and on a daily basis, you're gonna start choosing to trust life. Slowly but surely, you're gonna be building up that trust with yourself, that you're able to handle those situations, and you're gonna start attracting people that are trustworthy, as are you. Because once you start trusting your body in return start trusting you. Once you start trusting your mind in return start trusting you, because a trustworthy mind looks in the way that it doesn't present you with bad case scenarios, with worst case scenarios anymore. It presents you with solutions on how to get through that phase of life, and it allows the creativity to flow. It presents you with new thoughts, with abundant thoughts, with supportive thoughts. The mind starts telling you, sure, you can do it. Go you. Like, you can do it. You can absolutely do it, instead of staying in the not trusting life mindset, which is, I can't do this. This is not for me. This is for those people. I always get disappointed. People always lie to me. People disappoint me, etc., etc. And the initial of this, the core under this, which also helps significantly with pain relief, because it itself, if you think about trust, it in itself brings relief. It brings ease to your life, because not needing to grasp on things and control them opens up everything in you, opens up that tension and allows the flow. This is what you need to do if you want to manifest things faster, and if you want to allow goodness to enter your life, you need to allow the flow. You need to allow the trust and life to provide for you, because life is trying. It's as if it's pushing good things onto you. But if your barrier is, I don't trust life, life is dangerous, not safe, look at the world, look at the news, it's horrifying, etc., etc., then this is what is going to be manifesting, and you're not going to be attracting good things. You're going to be attracting scary things into your life. And so with the initial change of perspective, change of mindset, I choose, because when you choose it, you do it consciously. I am aware of my power. I choose to trust life. And from now on, I'm building on that trust. Every day, I'm closer to trusting life fully. Every day, I'm closer to relaxing into life fully, to relieving all that tension in my body, to creating a peaceful environment for myself. Therefore, there will be no need for a coping mechanism of migraines, for a coping mechanism of tension, because you will allow yourself to process emotions as they come, and you won't be storing them inside your body. Every storing of energy, the energy doesn't disappear, it only transforms, it only changes form, changing form. Therefore, it needs to be released. And every unprocessed fear, unprocessed energy in your body, this is what then builds up into that tension and builds up into that pain. But we need to start opening it and relieving it, releasing it, okay? And you need to be the one who's gonna start showing you what you want to see in the world. If you want to be more respected, you need to start respecting yourself more. If you want to be taken care of as a queen and want to have others taking care of you, you need to start treating yourself that way. You need to start taking care of yourself, better and better care of yourself. If you want to enjoy life, be in more of enjoyment, and have more things that allow you to enjoy life, then you need to be the one who starts enjoying life. You can practice 5 minutes a day of enjoying life. When have you last practiced this? You can practice 1 hour a day of enjoying life. This is the only thing that's going to bring more reasons of enjoyment of life, of appreciation. If you focus on gratitude, a powerful practice, if you focus on being grateful for what you have right now, this is what transform your reality into having more things that you can be grateful for. Okay, so this is the mindset shift. This is what changes the reality, and you need to, I'm the one reminding you that you have the knowing inside you, you have the power. You need to be the one to make that decision. I once didn't know that there was even a decision to be made. I thought things were just happening to me and I had to cope with them. I had to swim through them, and they were harder and harder, and I had to just cope and push through. But that's not the case. You need to become aware of you having a decision of a simple, easy life. You having a decision of things coming easier for you, and at the same time feeling release and relief instead of tension and pain. You can be fully relaxed in the most stressful situations that you're experiencing, maybe now or you have experienced. This is your topic. But if you do practice ease and release, you're gonna get into situations that you didn't think you would be able to get to, because this is where you practice on your nervous system what it's able to handle. What wasn't possible for you will become possible for you if you practice that being able of holding more of yourself in all your complexity, of being able to hold more of your fear, of your all spectrum of your emotions, of how you feel and how you think. And only through trusting yourself and building on that trust is how you get ahead, is how you get on. And the mind and the body are a perfect compass. They always guide you towards where you can be trusting more, because you can along the way feel the tension when you're tensing up in your body, when you're tensing, and where the pain originates initially, where it initiates. And then you can bring release into those tense situations. You can bring trust, especially, this is what speeds up the process, is when you bring trust into those situations that you don't like, that you don't enjoy, that are uncomfortable. And in your mind, only bringing trust, okay, this is happening for me. This is what gets me ahead. This horrible, uncomfortable, stressful situation is what gets me ahead. This is what brings me ahead. And practicing this creates the miracles, creates the magic on the daily basis, because bringing ease into tense situations and trusting that it's all going to be okay and it's going to be better than okay is a choice you need to make, instead of confirming yourself, life's getting harder, everything's worse, etc., etc. We're not getting any younger. You can decide to be feeling better as you're older, feeling smarter as you're older, more beautiful, whatever you want to focus, rich, or whatever your topic is, your aspect of life you want to be working on. But trusting life is a choice, and you need to make that choice. You can decide this right now, today, and you can start practicing this today. So, yeah, this is today's message, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.